Operation Wallacea is an organization that carries out conservation research in some of the most remote locations on Earth. The expeditions are planned with specific ecological conservation goals in mind, from determining areas in need of protection to carrying out conservation management initiatives. Our expedition was to Guyana, one of the least explored places on Earth, with over 80% of its area covered by primary rainforest. Its population density is one of the lowest on the continent, and per capita is one of the most forested locations in the world. The Guyana Shield is a giant granite dome in northern South America that formed around 2 billion years ago, and today comprises of Guyana, French Guiana, Suriname, and some of Venezuela, Colombia, and Brazil. The expedition we undertook in 2015 took us to several sites deep into the interior of the Wallacea and Surama forests. We traveled by army trucks, riverboats, and on foot through the forests. Our aim was to collect data as part of a long-term species diversity study, data that is then analyzed and added to that of previous years to measure and monitor any changes over time. The first bird we caught was an American pygmy kingfisher, which are very rarely seen. It has bright orange and shimmering green plumage. We never saw one of these again. One of the most dangerous animals in Guyana, and one we had to be particularly aware of, was the cryptic fer-de-lance, a species of pit viper. We captured one near a selective logging camp, and in order to reduce the damage from a potential bite, the lead herpetologist milked the snake, reducing the volume of its venom. We traveled to several different research sites with the help of guides from the indigenous Makushi tribe. At each site we used mist nets to catch bats and birds. These would then be tagged, measured, and logged for the research team to quantify the change in the species abundance and diversity. We also carried out point count surveys for amphibians and reptiles. Set up camera traps for forest dwellers such as tapir and jaguar. Collected dung beetles with pitfall traps, for which we graciously donated the bait, and also collected data about the structure of the forest for use in the RED+ initiative, reducing emissions through deforestation and forest degradation. All of the data collected during our expedition helped to provide a better understanding of the health of the rainforest. We collected a rainbow boa on our way back from a nighttime survey at the Canopy Walkway, one of our study sites. This species has iridescent scales that glow like a rainbow when under light. This was amazing to witness. We spotted a giant caiman moving through the partially submerged vegetation near the banks of the Essequibo River at the research center. We later found out that he's lived there for many years and is quite a character. Within the Wallacea forest, a novel approach to conservation has been established through cycling sustainably logged areas and private reserves, ecotourism, and first and foremost, partnering with the resident indigenous peoples. It is in an effort to reduce the damage to the ecosystem while still providing the local people with access to their natural resources and livelihoods. Our data provides vital evidence for the success of this method in Guyana and for its potential use in other threatened parts of the world.